Hey, where are we going, dum-dum? Holy shit, it's slippery. Hold on, puppy. You ready? Where are you? Get up. Whoop, you go. Got a call from the guy from my tires, and he says that they're ready, and they fixed the front wheel, they got it on the right way, they mounted the rear wheel, they got everything balanced and done. And after 1 week, I got my wheels back. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get done today. I think maybe I'm probably going to have to retouch those wheels because I painted them. And, you know, the tire mounting machine, unfortunately, you know, just the process of getting the wheels on the rims, it's going to make some scratches. So, you know, I've managed my expectations on that front. So there might be a slight amount of retouching to do around the bead, which I've anticipated, so I'm not going to be terribly upset about, but I'm hoping that valve on the rear tire, that the locking nut has cleared the thread by at least 3 or 4 turns, because if that's holding on right at the edge, that could be dicey. But we will reserve judgment and comment until we see them. So at this point I remain cautiously optimistic that we can get this off the list and then move on to the brake calipers and different things. I'm still waiting for my heated handle grips. I'm still waiting for Honda to call me back. I think their orders come in at the dealership either today or tomorrow, so hopefully that'll all come in, and once I get those parts for the engine, I will have absolutely everything that I need to get this thing done. So let's see what happens. What do you say, puppy? Down this road for what I hope is the last time. Well, they look good, not bad, not too badly scratched up. The valve, it's cleared by about a thread. It's a little bit too close for my liking, but I gave the guy some very specific instructions that if it didn't look right or he didn't think it was safe, to stop what he was doing and call me. And he didn't call me, so I'm gonna give the guy the benefit of the doubt that it should be okay. I mean, there's enough. I mean, the pressure is pushing up on the valve anyway, so, and it's holding its air, so it should be okay. Should. What I may do is, just to be 100% certain, I'm going to let the air out of the tire. I'm going to loosen off that locking nut, maybe put in a couple of drops of red Loctite, and then torque it back down. It's probably okay the way it is, but it's just for my own peace of mind. But yeah, so that's good. It's done. They look nice. I'll get them on this afternoon after I go through the old lady's honey-do list. Yeah. Well, all right, so we got everything done. I got the honey-do list all completed with save maybe 1 or 2 things that I'm going to do before I go get the kids from school. It's now 1:45, so I got about an hour or so before I got to leave the house and go and get them and figure out what I'm going to do for dinner and all that wonderful stuff. But there are the tires. They're all done. Don't look too bad. The front wheel, as I said, you know, there's a couple of little paint chips here and there, but I fully expected that to happen, so I'm not too disappointed. I got to take the discs off anyway and put them on the right way. And the rear wheel actually turned out pretty good, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to try and get that rear wheel in. I'm going to set up the axle and grease that all up, and we're going to take a little look at the manual just to make sure that we do it all to spec. And that's it. So let's get her done. Let's just get the manual and just take a quick look. It's not terribly difficult or complicated, but our TFM, as they say, which is read the effing manual. Blah blah. Oh, hang on a second. You know what? Where's the rear caliper? No. Nope. I can't put the wheel on right now. I cannot put the rear wheel on right now. I have to do this first. Yep. See? That's why you check the manual. Because you get halfway through something, you're like, oh shit. Actually, the one thing that I can do is, because since the wheel on the final drive, you see it right here, there's this spline bit right there. And that mounts into the wheel, which if you can see right there, that goes in there. So we're gonna get all that greased up, get that mated, and then that'll hang there. That's not gonna go anywhere. And then I can worry about the other stuff. So at least I can get it on the bike and at least get a look. Because I want to see what it looks like with the wheel on. All right, so let's do that. So the wheel's sitting pretty now. I got the axle through, everything's all greased up, and it's just sitting there. So now it's good and straight. I mean, the final drive sort of locks that into place, so we're okay with that. So all I got to do now is just rebuild the caliper. So now we're going to move on to taking off the disc brakes and touching up the wheel. Well, all right, so that's the rear caliper all sort of splayed out into its components. So we're gonna so I gotta go soon and get off to school and get the kiddies. So yeah, bit by bit we're gonna clean all that up. We're gonna get it all nice and clean, painted, and then reassembled. And then I'll have the rear brake done, and then I can get the wheel finally assembled. So that's it. Well, as it turned out, I didn't have enough time this evening to get back in the shop and start working on the calipers. I'm after getting dinner going, and then bath time and stories, and helping my oldest boy study for a test tomorrow. It's now what? It's like almost 9 o'clock, 9:30, and I just can't anymore. I'm done for today. So tomorrow, I guess the paint on the wheels will be dried. I got a little bit of ripple on the paint, which annoys me, but I can just buff that out with some Scotch-Brite and then just touch it up again. That'll be fine. And tomorrow we're going to start cleaning up that rear caliper, and we're going to get that installed hopefully by the end of day tomorrow. So that's it. So thank you very much. Please like and share, subscribe. Comments are welcome. And I am still, until further notice, I'm still HoodRat Customs, and we are still big, and we are still small.